what's going on, guys? This is Brian with Simpleman's Comics in collaboration with Comic Book Speculation and Investing. In this video, I'm going to give you my weekly picks for new comic books that are coming out Wednesday, June 27th, 2018. I also want to take this time to welcome my newest Patreon member, Steve Jeffries. Thank you for your support and welcome aboard, buddy. Kicking off the week, we have Bedtime Games #1. This comes from Dark Horse Publishing. As summer comes to an end, three friends start senior year with a bang by exploring the mysterious past of their school. But before the night is over, their adventures turn into trouble when the kids set loose an evil that seeks to prey on their worst nightmares. Batgirl #24. After narrowly escaping the mazes of her own mind, Batgirl swings back into action to help Jacob Cesario, an old classmate who has recently made some bad life decisions. Little does she know, he's now Two-Face's latest recruit and the key to his plans to take over the city. But Jacob's not in it for the money and power promised by one of Gotham City's greatest villains. He's got something much more valuable in mind. There's a regular cover by Dan Mora. There's also a regular price variant by Joshua Middleton. Batman Prelude to the Wedding, Harley Quinn vs. Joker #1. Harley Quinn knows a thing or two about dysfunctional relationships. When she hears that her old flame is trying to get in the way of a happy new life for one of her best friends, the Maid of Mischief tracks the Joker down to give him a piece of her mind. And maybe a few blows from her hammer too. Detective Comics #983. This is part 1 to On the Outside. Duke Thomas, Cassandra Cain. They and other young heroes don't intend to stand down no matter what Batman thinks is best. Who can Batman trust to guide them? They need a teacher, and Black Lightning fits the bill. There's a regular cover by Eddie Barrows. There's also a regular priced variant by Mark Brooks. Flash #49. This is part 3 to Flash War. There's only one thing that can put Wally West's life back together. As he races back to the present, he has one goal: break the Speed Force. Can the Flash stop his former sidekick before it's too late? There's a regular cover by Howard Porter and a regular priced variant by Francesco Mattina. Man of Steel #5. Beaten by Rogol Zaar, his city burning at the hands of an unknown arsonist, and the secret of what happened to Lois and John drawing closer to revelation, even Superman feels powerless against all that stands before him. Teen Titans Special #1. Robin, Kid Flash, and Red Arrow are sick of the superhero status quo, and if the adults won't do anything about it, you'd better believe these teenagers will. Vampirella Roses for the Dead #1. Now this is from Dynamite Publishing. It's going to have 7 different covers for it, but the only one I'm interested in is this Incentive Virgin variant by Billy Tucci. Kill or Be Killed #20. I'm sad because this is going to be the final issue of the series. This is one of my favorite series to read every month. It's going to be the grand finale. Will Dylan find a way to live his secret life as a vigilante, or will he throw away the mask? And was there ever really a demon, or is he just crazy? And will he, or any of us, get out alive? All the answers lie in this issue. If you haven't been reading it, please start reading it. Pick it up and trade. Fantastic series. I'm sad to see it go. Realm #7. All Johnny Eldridge wants to do is rule the world. Is that too much to ask? But it's a regular cover. There's also a regular price variant by Baltimore Rivas. Saga #53, a comic that needs no introduction. To be honest, I'm actually a few issues behind, so I need to catch up. But this is always a great title every month. Make sure you pick it up. Black Panther #2. This is part 2 to Many Thousands Gone. T'Challa is a stranger in a strange land. With no memory of his past, there's only the suffering of the present and the vibranium minds of an unfamiliar empire. But all hope is not lost. A rebellion is growing and they have a plan. But who will lead these lost citizens? And where is the Black Panther? There's a regular cover. There's also an incentive variant by Russell Dauterman. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur #32. This is part 1 to Save Our School. It's also going to have the first appearance of Wilson Fisk's daughter, Princess Fisk. I'm not a big fan of this comic. Some people are out there, but it's got a first appearance in it, so it's going to be in the video. Miss Marvel #31. Kamala is having a sleepover with her best friends Nakia, Zoe, and Mike. But when calamity strikes in Jersey City, how can Miss Marvel save the day without bailing on her friends? There's a regular cover, but what I like and what is my pick of the week is a gorgeous regular priced variant by Stephanie Hans. Multiple Man #1. In his fight not to die, Jamie has stumbled across a threat even greater than his own death. but fixing it might make it worse. Can he save the world from himself? On top of all that, the X-Men are mad at him now, and a mysterious new group of foes is after him too. Can't tell who they are, but they're pretty great. There's 3 different covers for it. There's a regular cover, there's an Incentive Dave Johnson variant, there's also an Incentive Larry Stroman variant. Sentry number 1. The shining sentinel with the power of 1,000 exploding suns is back from the dead, but his troubled mind is far from finding peace. By day, he trudges through a mundane life as Bob Reynolds. At night, the Sentry soars across a gleaming perfect skyline. But how much of the Sentry's dual existence is real? There's 3 different covers. There's a regular Brian Hitch cover. There are also 2 Incentive variants for this as well. Thor number 2. This is Reunion from Hell. The sons of Odin ride again. In the land of the dead, Thor is reunited with his long-lost brother Balder, the King of Hel, just in time to face the fire goblin armies of the Queen of Cinders as the War of the Realms continue to burn its way across all creation. This is going to have 4 different covers for it. There's a regular Mike Del Mundo cover, there's a regular price Russell Donovan Young Guns variant, there's an Incentive James Herron Connecting Hammer variant, there's also an Incentive Mike Diodato Jr. variant. I love that Diodato Jr. variant. That's the one I'd recommend picking up. Venom number 3. Still recovering from his injuries, Eddie Brock, the wicked web-slinger known as Venom, has to defend New York City against the most powerful foe he's ever faced. The only thing standing in his way? Miles Morales, Spider-Man. Though Eddie and the symbiote have no qualms with this particular web-slinger, the same can't be said for Miles' feelings about Venom. There's a regular cover by Ryan Stegman. There's also an Incentive variant by Jorge Molina. Wakanda Forever Amazing Spider-Man number 1. This is going to be part 1 to a 3-part story that sees the Dora Milaje team up with the Marvel U. There's going to be a regular Terry Dodson cover. There's also a regular price connecting variant by Yasmin Putri. Final Street number 1. This comes from Devil's Due Publishing. It's an over-the-top, gender reversal comic book tribute to beat-em-up video games like Street Fighter, Double Dragon, and Final Fight. When Sully's boyfriend Franklin is kidnapped by the vicious Bare Knucklers gang, she and her best friend Kumi hit the deadly streets of Transit City to rescue him. Little do they know they're about to stumble into a much bigger fight. Lord of Gore number 5. This is from Devil's Due Publishing as well. The current headsman shows up at former headsman Reed Daniels' barn, and he's not collecting for UNICEF. A little carelessness with the lantern, and the place goes up in flames. We have a regular cover by Daniel Leister, but I'm really liking the regular price variant for this, and it's by Kyle Strom. Malefic number 8. This also is from Devil's Due Publishing. A mysterious fog shrouds the pit as the battered and beaten Dr. Freust prepares for the final showdown with Inmate 11. But is she strong enough to endure a battle of wits with a creature of pure evil, a monster whose mere voice can tear a human mind apart? Freust could be cunning and tricky, but must now fight a war for psychological, spiritual, and philosophical supremacy with their own sanity hanging by a thread. Welcome to the bitter end. Shadow Roads number 1. This comes from Oni-Press. The world is thinnest at the crossroads, a mythical plane that serves as a doorway throughout the universe. It is here that a band of adventurers throughout the Wild West gather, brought together by Gore Cantrell and Abigail Redmayne with a singular purpose: to fight back against the creatures that would endanger the sanctity of all creation. This book is going to have 2 different covers for it. There's a regular Carlos Zamudio cover. There's also a regular price variant by Brian Hurt. The Rot number 3, this is from Source Point Press. The Rot gets a visit from a mysterious stranger just before the newly awakened Templar comes to Burntown to destroy him. Agent Miller of the CDC catches up with the Rot as well, and a final showdown of epic proportions takes place. So there you have it. Those are my picks for new comic books that are coming out Wednesday, June 27th, 2018. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the rest of the videos on my channel, and I'll see you guys next week.